So, you have any topic, Brenda?
And I think yes, because in a week I read uh, both two news, short news. I read two short news, and one new one news was um, in Mexico now is don't allow to the advertisement in television for cigarettes. I think the reason is because the cigarette is the more addictive uh, legal drugs in Mexico.
You are using?
No, no, I am not using a cigarette. I don't like the smell.
Yes.
I think it's more danger for the people smell the the cigarette, and
Yes.
is less dangerous the person consume
Yes.
these cigarettes is more dangerous the person smell the cigarette.
Yes. Yes. In India also, we see in every place, public place. Small shop is open every time.
Yes, but in some places it no allow to uh, consume cigarette. Yes.
Actually, your starting time sound is not coming. Can you repeat?
Sorry.
Yes, can you repeat last sentence regarding cigarette?
Okay. Yes, in some places it's not legal to I don't know, it's a good the consumption of cigarette.
So this type of thing is really very bad. But what the reason means our government is always trying. Yes, because they receive tax. Yes, Brenda.
Yes.
That's why the reason they always
Yes.
try.
Yes, I think in general terms, a drug is a substance that affects the way the body function. Uh, we have different drug, and dependent is a classificate to legal and illegal. But it is illegal. This means that is forbidden by law. We have different drug, and the drug make effects uh, in a body of the person. I think especially for young people is more dangerous. But I think for the adult people, yes. But I think it's more dangerous for a young people because the young people don't have the same knowledge about the drugs, and the young people have more influence for the many factors.
Yes. So practically, we seen that Brenda, those students are reading in college, senior in school, they are addicted for cigarette, a lot of
Yes,
things.
I think the depend of the type of drugs. because some drugs are more addictive in how much is consumed.
So
And
can you explain, Brinda, in when you were I like college students, so any ladies wants to convince you, yes, you can utilize this type of drugs, this, you seen or no?
yeah, I never see in the
College.
in the college, but maybe one or two boys in the college consume drugs. Like the normal drugs in Mexico is cannabis. Cannabis is the natural drugs in Mexico. But what happened with the other non-natural drugs like cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin? The new drugs now is fentanyl. But what happened with the fentanyl? For produce a fentanyl is no is more, I think, not easy to see the path or the route for these new drugs, because if you if you see in the news or in different documentaries, for produce this drug, you need different materials, chemicals, and the person purchase these materials uh, no in the same time. The person purchase different materials uh, in different time, and then join these materials and produce the new drugs, fentanyl. This is why the police and government is not easy see what is the path or what is the route, and try to capture the person sell this drug, because it's a different materials. A difference for the cannabis is a natural, and it's more easy for the governments and policemen see what is the route or what is the like a crops for these drugs, because they try to see difference in agriculture. See this type of, it's like a flower, and it's more easy see the crops for these um, drugs. But
Okay.
for the new drugs, fentanyl is like a chemical. It's not natural, and it's not easy see what is the root for this drug, because if you purchase the material in different markets, you for example, you purchase like a alcohol in one market, and you purchase in all country, you purchase one material, is illegal purchase by separate this material. For separate this drug, this material is legal. But what happens when you join this material, create a new drug?
Yes, means your opinion is I like raw material is available every place. Yes.
Yes, and it's legal. The raw
Yes.
material is legal. Purchase purchase for separate is legal.
Yes. 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 So I think it's a raw material to making a ready-made. It's a very easy by a vendor person. Yes.
Yes, it's so easy. The most raw material is purchased in China.
Okay, Chinese people is very clever. Yes,
Yes,
they are present every place, every sector.
yes. Because it's, I think in this raw material is more cheap in China, and it's legal purchase this material. But if you purchase this material in different section, and you join in the final country, you produce a new drug that is fentanyl in all television. If you see the condition in the street and the people now is addicted, and I think
Brenda, can you explain in Google as like raw material? Can you see image?
yes,
Because you told us na raw material came from China a lot. So in international market, this type of material is available.
yes,
Okay, but it's very dangerous for our youth people because when one youth is addicted, his life is totally
this is a new
destroyed.
drug. This is the new drug.
Yes, this is a new drugs, but I want to know the raw material. Those raw material is legal in Mexico and present in every place.
Yes, let me try to search in. Oh, this is the news. USA sanctions China companies to fly illicit fentanyl,
Mhm.
but the drug ingredients keep coming. Let me try to search what is the ingredient.
Can you put raw material of this particular name you told us, na? Infinite something. Crop raw material for drugs. Crop raw material.
Crop.
Raw material, yes. Crop for.
Okay, crop.
Good morning, sir. Surinder, sir. Hmm. He's joined and left. They will join soon. Okay.
Yes, I don't know what is the.
You seen crop?
I see this message. They say the majority of fentanyl is mass produced in Mexico using chemicals from China before being pressed into pill or mixed with other counterfeit pills may look like Xanax.
Morning, Surinder, sir.
Good morning. Good morning,
Good
Brinda.
morning. Good morning.
So right now you are okay, Surinder, sir.
Yes, yes.
How
I don't
is
know.
your eye flu is now okay?
Not 100% recovered, but I am getting well.
Okay. Actually, right now we are discussing regarding drugs. Drugs is very harmful. All we know that, sir. But our youth people, youth
Actually,
students,
Mexico is known for their drugs production, and a lot of very powerful gangs are there. Because I have read in newspaper last 2 months before, once Senate what is the name? Mayor, sorry. Mayor was killed by the drug gang war. So very, very heavy gangs are there, I
Yes,
think, in Mexico.
yes, this is
Who
true. This
control?
is true, but what happened? Yes, they control the border with USA.
Sorry, can you repeat question? What?
So just I'm saying, not it's not a question. Uh, Very heavy, very powerful gangs are present in Mexico who are controlling the governments.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is true. This is true because I think in Mexico, the cartel for drugs, different drugs, have more power.
Actually, what happens, Surinder sir? Those people have money, they control government also. And I think right now, those owner doing drug supply, they have a lot of money. Yes, Brinda. That's
Yes,
why the reason. I think internally, not only Mexico, a lot of country government is favor for drugs supplier, drugs owner because they have a lot of money and they have, sir, they have two types of thing. Means they are doing drugs supply main, but they have also other activity like social welfare, this that. Means they are also present in people or in place market. He is very
They
nice
want to
person.
take people's sympathy.
Yes, he is very nice person. I like. This is totally marketing. They will never say yes. I am a drug supplier. They will never say. I like
But it
our
is
old
very
people.
bad thing. Producing the drugs is harming the life of the people. So it is very bad thing. It should not be permitted in the any country.
Yes, but right now what happened, Sundar sir? Because those person are young, they have no work, so they joined this type of group also. Because after addicted, they need money for purchase this. Yes,
Mhm.
and if actually family members know very well what is the actual cost of our students,
Actually,
so
sir, in India and in Asian country, it is very low rate. There is drugs producing and drugs addict person is very low. But it is depend upon the culture. Here in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they uh, brought up their children up to the age of as 20 or 30 years, up to 30 years. They send their children to study, and all the feces, all the things beared by the guardians. So that is why they are under the supervision. But in Mexico, in America, in European country, when they cross 18, they are sent to different homes and they are living alone. And what they want to do, they can do. They are doing, and they easily caught in drugs addiction. It's my view, maybe
Yes,
difference.
no, it's totally true.
So freedom is also enemy for this, yes? Means this type of activity is increasing day by day.
Yes, that is why the free children are given to freedom. What they want to do, they can, and what they want to take, they can. Actually, they are living at the different home. Nobody is there to care the children, and after crossing 18, they are living alone. Their education is also done by their own self. Their guardians are not paying full fee, and they have to do duty. So I think main cause is this, because bringing up is not perfect done by the guardians, because they are engaged by their own self, and their children are living alone. But here in India, my son is doing doing duty, and uh, he's an engineer, but uh, he's not free. I am caring of and daily discussion, and coming to home. He has no his personal home. He has to live with me. This is a scenario of Indian public, Indian culture. So their sons or their daughters are living with their parents. Then they are cared of by their parents.
Yes, I think this is true because in Mexico, for example, or USA, I think it's like the same thing. The person is the young person is a adult when they have 18 years old, but the person confuse freedom with independent person because I say yes, now I am adult person, I have 18 years old, and I can do whatever I want. This is a freedom for this person. But I think when you have 18 years old, you are independent person, but you have more responsibilities because now you have you take the decisions, but you have the completely responsibility of you activities of you step day by day. You have that responsibility. You you search a new job and start a new life in the, with like a independent person, but you have more responsibility. But some person confuse freedom when I can do whatever I want.
But in Mexico, not, in Mexico also same.
Yes, same in Mexico is also same.
No, but I like example Brenda. Right now, Brenda is living with his family, with his mother, with her brother. So they are living with family. So this type
Yes,
of,
If Brinda wants to live alone, at different home, Brinda can live. No guardian will check Brinda to live with their parents. I think
yes,
I'm saying
it's,
right.
yes, this is right. If one example is if tomorrow I wanna leave the house, I can. I can go out of the house. But my decision, I think, now is not totally free because I was created in a normal family.
Mhm.
Yes, I can do whatever I want, but I prefer say my mom, I have a new goal. But dependent the education of the person.
Yes,
and dependent on.
living with their parents means does not means that you are not free. If you are serving your parents, it's your duty. So living a free, yes, you are, of course you are free. What you can do, what you can, but your serving your parents is like a serving a god. So it is very good thing you are doing.
Yes, I prefer ask permission for my mom and say, Mom, I wanna go to a new travel. Yes, I prefer ask for permission because I live with my mom now.
So, Brenda, as per your view, what the maximum family it's left his or her family home after 18 years?
Yes,
Maximum.
when you have 18 years old, you are adult person and you can do whatever you want because you are adult person. But what happens if you live in the house of the parents? You follow. In my example, I follow the rule in a house because I am educated in a family values.
No,
But
but
yes, the adult age in Mexico is 18 years old. And
Actually, at the age of 18, minds of the boys and girls are very curious. So he always wants to know what is right, what is wrong, how is this. So I want to check that. So that is why boys and girls got mischievous at that age, because though nobody is there to control the mind, like if you are living with your parents, so if you are going to wrong path, your mother or father will check you. So advise you, please Vinta, don't do this, it is harmful to you. But if you are living alone, nobody is there to guide you. So I think I'm saying this because I'm living in this culture. Always the people, always the young person are living with their parents at the age of 50s, and up to the when their parents are living, they are living with their parents. Here in India, we are not living our parents. If we leave our parents, it is very bad thing, it is regarded that be bad thing, bad boy. You have left your parents who cared of you, who brought up you, you left that. Yes, it is very bad thing. So in India, very few person are leaving their parents and does not caring the their parents.
yes, I think when you have 18 years old, you are not a mature person.
Yes, of course, people's parents should given to their uh, their young person, their young baby, some freedom to do their what education you want to take, can take, where you want to go, yes you can go, because you are adult person. But some guidance should be given also to that son or daughters, so that they do not take the wrong path.
Brenda, I think sometimes freedom is also not good. Yes.
Yes, I think because the young person confuse a freedom.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
you are free. You are free. You are freedom. You take that decision. I wanna student this career. Yes, you have a freedom. You live in a freedom country, but the young person confuse that and say, I wanna do whatever I want, and this is a this is, I think, the main of the immature person.
But Surinder sir, we can't forget in India or Pakistan or Bangladesh, our because our population is also very big. So here is also drugs market is also available in our
Yes,
country also.
of course, drugs market is available, drugs, but at the low rate. It is not so common that everybody is taking drugs like 50% of the youngsters are taking drugs. Such type of cases are not here because parenting is here at the advanced level. At the age of the 30, they are parenting. So that is why, and because our culture is just such as like caring of, and it is regarded that bad thing if you are taking drugs and if you are leaving your parents, and so our some pressure is also on me, on us, that we, if we are going to do that thing like drug addiction and many wrong things, so our society's pressure is also there on the boys and girls.
Yes. In Mexico, I think the I think more the boys, because the boys are, I think, thinking different about versus the girls. And I hear the boys say, when the first things I wanna to do when I grow up is drink alcohol, because yes, it's legal drugs,
Yes, yes.
and they convert this in addictions.
And after addictions, it will be very harmful because
Yes, because when one person have addictions, no matter is illegal or no, don't care well the family, because they prefer uh, purchase drugs like alcohol, cigarettes, and it's no it's not chips. These drugs is not cheap. They prefer consume. Uh,
Actually, we should use the things when the things are used by us. But when things are using us, we should stop that thing. When things are using us, it is addiction, and we are using the things that is used, not addiction. So when out it is being out of control, you cannot check yourself by use this thing like alcohol. If you are using, you cannot check yourself after some time. That is addiction. So that thing is harming you. You cannot be able to check the things that I am not taking no more alcohol. So you cannot check yourself. So it is addiction, and it is always the bad thing. Not only alcohol, and also that benefit you gives benefit. And if you are being addicted, that thing like fast food, street fast food, if you are taking daily basis, and you are being addicted person of the street food, then it is also harming you. So always we should try not be addict person of anything. We can control ourselves. So
yes,
here, yes, here in my our mythology story, there is Ramayana. whose name of one person name was, who was demon, but he was a very uh, good person, like Indrajit, whose name was Indrajit. Here, our sense organs are present in our body. So, who can control their organs, sense organs, who can call Indrajit. So, he can control his eyes, his nose, everything. Who is informer organs to the body. So, then you can become Indrajit. So, for anything achieving, like if you are going to be tapasvi person, tapasya, so you firstly you should to be a controlled person. Nobody can control you. Hello.
Yes.
So, what the role of our society regarding this type
Yes.
of activity
Main
will
main role is of our
increase?
society, because we are brought up in society where our fathers, our forefathers always lived with their parents. At the age of last day, their parents, they live with their parents and they care of. And they, if parents said something to do, he honestly do. Not 100%, but usually you can see. So that is why we are also in brought up in a society where we are living with our parents, and leaving our parents alone, it is always regarded bad thing and bad uh, something bad parenting, you can say. If you are sending like it is increasing like US and European culture in India also, because education is the most thing. And when the parents sending their kids to the hostel, girls hostel, boys hostel, no matter, in the hostel they are living, and only fees are sent by their guardians, but they are free totally. Nobody is there for caring themselves, and they can caught in bad habit when they are living in hostel. So in cities, big cities, metro cities, you can find out the people that they are addicted. They are addicted of cigarette and wines. Uh, Basically, students. I have seen in Delhi, of the Delhi University's student. I have not studied there, but my friend was there. But once he said to me, Surendra, let's go for drink wine. Just avoided. I said that it is harmful. I haven't taken. I didn't take any time, so I will not go to take with you. So he was surprised to see me. Wow, you are not taking mine. Yes, just I am not taking. I haven't to taken wine single drip, single drop. So, but he took the wine and drink, and said that everybody of Delhi University's students are taking was, and you are not. But just I said that I'm from village, so I'm not taking. And in my society, it is very bad thing. So society is changing in cities, I think.
Okay. In a village, in your village, nobody person drink alcohol.
Very few person, I think 22%, 5%, under 10% people are taking
Oh,
drinks.
it's a few percent.
Yes, and labor class people also they drink. Labor class, like a very low person, and they are drinking like here local wine hota hai, that is local wine, and very at the very cheap rate they can drink, they are drinking.
And maximum
They are
people are
doing,
uneducated, I think.
and yes, sure, they are uneducated people, and they are doing uh, job like labor. So laborer job after completing at the evening time they are taking. Otherwise educated or middle class or third class also they are not taking mine at the village.
Yes, because they are trying to do a lot of work for serve his life, his family life. So
Actually,
those
a lot
persons,
of burden are on them.
yes, so they know the utilization of money where we need to expense and also need to save for future. So those person think this type of, so they will never try to utilize misutilize of money regarding this. But those person uh, those persons are habituated, addicted. It's very dangerous for his family also. Yes, Surendra sir. Because
Yes,
whatever they earn, Brenda, above 50% amount expense every day regarding alcohol. Doesn't matter in which case.
mhm.
So this is really very bad thing for society. First of all, his friend, his family, and after a spirit, it will also not good for society.
Yes, but this is good uh, because in Mexico I see in different family in my house, for example, um, non-person drink alcohol in my house. But I see in the other families, all members in the families drink alcohol, and I think 50 to 50 um, smoking smoking cigarette.
Yes, cigarette is very common right now.
Here in India is one thing is common that it's chewing tobacco.
Tobacco, but tobacco
Yes,
is
tobacco.
more hard, right?
Yes, very very dangerous thing because it makes cancer.
Yes, but this type of drugs, yes, are legal, but don't need advertisements in the television. Don't need advertisement.
Yes, yes. Actually, bad things should not be promoted, but on the television because earning money, our celebrity also promote that thing.
Yes, yeah, but for drinks, alcoholic, and cigarette and other drugs legal, you pay more taxes for consumption of these things.
Here in India also more taxes because government is earning more and more on the wine and selling because I think 50% taxes are there present on the wine, 50 to 70%.
Yes, in Mexico, depending the I don't know if you know, but the wine or different drinks with alcohol have different percent of alcohol. Yes,
Mhm.
but the taxes depend of the percent of the alcohol, because it's not the same the percent in one wine and other beer. It's not the same the percent. Depend the percent of the alcohol is the taxes you pay.
But here taxes are same on the beer and wine and tobacco product is also taxable at the very
Yes.
very high tax.
So, Sunil sir, here we see that tobacco leaf is also naturally in doing farming means crop in village by farmer.
Yes, yes. But it is harmful, very harmful. Tobacco smoking is very harmful. It makes cancer. A lot of people are dying due to mouth cancer and lung cancer because they are taking tobacco and cigarette.
Yes.
Yeah, now we have different cigarettes like a electronic cigarette.
Yes,
But
yes,
this is
yes. Yes.
this is not good because what happen if these cigarettes have different suburbs like
That cigarette is also harmful.
yes, this is more because what happen if one kids consume this electronic cigarette, the smell is like a yeah, I think like apple, different flavors
Mm.
they have these cigarettes. And this is not good because if the kids see is a good flavor, they when this kid is a adult person, they consume more because they have different flavors like a pineapple, apple,
Mhm.
grapes.
Yes, due to fruit flavor, a lot of innocent people will also addicted for this. So I think, Sunil sir, in near about college students, I think government need to care more and more because what
Yes, here
happens
in
when the
India, college students are more addicted
yes
uh, than village students like they are schooling, doing their schooling. But college students are more addicted. They are taking wine and cigarettes. It is very
and
common.
in that place guardian will never present always yes. So I
Yes.
think in that type of place government need to care about means, otherwise it will very dangerous for our youth because what happened Brenda in college we see that those students are senior they are addicted for this type of thing so junior students also see every day this type of thing this so one day they will also addicted for this type of thing because whatever
Yes,
same person going on on path junior students will also going in same path.
yes, I think in the school you have different age. The
Yes.
in the seniors, kids offer to the other more offer to the other or sell drugs in a school.
Yes. Right. So as per my observation, school college campus near about school college campus, government department as like police is needed to as like means a simple dress need to inquiry time to time. Then this type of thing will decrease. Otherwise, it will increase, and it will very harmful for our society. Because Sunil sir, we know that in our country also maximum students when they need to go to professional study, So maximum students need to left their own house. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they need to go to near college. They need to living in a like hostel 3 4 years. So in this type of time is really very important for him.
Yes, I think
And
that family. Yes, I think the family need to educate the childrens well because no, the parents no are not always present, but I think the parents need to educate so well to the child.
yes, Brenda, what happened? Maximum students, maximum kids know in very well this is not good for us always. But what happened, I think, when they participate in group, so due to suppose in 10 students, first of all, 6 or 7 students are addicted, so 2 and 3 people are also will addict in a few days, a few months. So it's like channel system.
Yes, I think some person is not a good person and try to persuade or convince to the other person.
They are doing a like marketing job. Every day will try because he is also like agent of drugs.
Yes.
Senior
And
students.
one thing is also that in city when first cross the student their schooling and went to the college, and when he uh, attracted by girls and boys, the students maybe she or he, and they want to be macho. Macho. Yes, they want to
Yes.
be so, they want to show their self like a macho man. So one film is also in Bollywood, Rab ne bana di jodi. uh, Director beautifully compared the macho man and simple man between the, and once a simple man was doing their job in electricity department, and he married with a girl whose parents had died, but unfortunately the girl was not happy with her, with him, and he realized that she is not happy. He was loving too much, but he realized that my wife is not happy with me, and she want to something different. So with the help of his friend who was barber, and he made new look like macho man, and he takes cigarettes and nothing hands met in new look with his wife, but his wife cannot recognize that he is my my husband. So, and after meeting multiple times, they fell in love with the same person, with the same personality.
Only
So
different role, two different role.
yes, and when the wife decided to take divorce also with the simple husband, and husband is same simple, and macho man also same. So I think this thought is going on in our society that girls are always attracted by macho person, and boys also want to be so, wanted to be so like macho man. That is why they're taking something extra to show off. It may be.
Yes. So
Yes.
this is
For
good example by Surinder sir. Maximum
yes.
students
Yes.
want.
Macho. Yes. Macho in Spanish or in Mexico is a Mexican word.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. the person here say to the kids, "You are a marshal or no?" Yes, it's time to go for me.
Yes, bye bye.
Yes, yes.
We will meet
Yes,
tomorrow.
thank.
Bye.
Yes,
Surinder sir,
thank
try to
you.
join 6 a.m. if possible, please. Bye bye.